As children, many of us dreamt of living in castles. Unfortunately for us, royalty is something you are born into rather than a goal you can achieve, so our dreams of spending our days in an opulent palace have been thwarted. But, the modern Victorian aesthetic mixin' with the old has offered us a way to recapture them, at least a little bit. For the uninitiated, modern Victorian spaces are exactly what they sound like, homes that blend parts of the Victorian era with bits of the modern day. In a modern Victorian home, you can expect to see cement on the floors and chandeliers on the ceiling, or ornate mirrors juxtaposed with works of abstract art. Thanks to this unique blend of aesthetics, modern Victorian spaces manage to feel sleek and palatial at the same time. While the modern Victorian aesthetic can't get us any closer to inheriting a castle, it can make our current home feel a little more like a castle. And considering our primary goal is unattainable, that's not a bad second best. Crafting a modern Victorian aesthetic is all about pairing newer pieces with more classic ones. Look for places in your home where you can do exactly that. Consider pairing an ornate marble fireplace with a chandelier-looking fixture, or placing a sleek dining room table alongside it. Nothing sets the mood like a statement mirror, and if you're curating a modern Victorian space, a single ornate statement mirror can go a long way. Love all the lace, toile, and gilded finishes of an old Victorian? Show them off as treasured artifacts by placing them alongside simple, clean elements. The contrast between the traditional ornamentation against a more neutral backdrop will make the style feel more fresh and modern. Victorian spaces were often filled with collections of the eclectic. Bring this idea into the modern era by mixing up scales. You could pair an oversized sofa in a small living room. Exaggerating scales will help make spaces feel more modern, while contributing to a sense of delight that is consistent to the Victorian aesthetic. Creating the perfect modern Victorian home is all about incorporating your own personal style with both Victorian and modern styles in a way that feels like it represents your personality. There really isn't a wrong way to do Victorian style as long as you mix both Victorian and modern styles together in a way that you actually like. Modern Victorian style starts with the base of an older Victorian style home. Keep the framework and wood stylings, but add in some modern decor pieces. Victorian style also typically includes more color than modern styles, so consider painting your room a rich, darker color. Dramatic flooring is key to getting modern Victorian style down. Consider a bold tile or dark-hued flooring for maximum effect. If you're renting or looking for a lower commitment solution, opt for a dramatic carpet or animal-printed rug. I know I said this before, the biggest mistake I see people doing is packing every surface and spare gap with stuff. You need negative space to allow the space to breathe, visually, that is. Negative space is the area on the walls and surfaces where there is nothing and the eye can rest. If you have a Victorian home, you know it will be bursting with original features. Instead of removing these, restore them. You can easily showcase assets in your home, including radiators and fireplaces. Whether they're in working condition or not, these original features can offer a built-in element of design and visual interest. If you've been watching my channel long enough, then by now you know I love chandelier, but modern Victorian style places major emphasis on luxurious lighting and offers a great opportunity to select bold and luxurious fixtures that are more modern style that will draw the eye upwards. Gardening and landscaping is a huge aspect of Victorian style, but if you don't have an outdoor space to work with, you can always bring outdoor elements inside. Although Victorian style was not necessarily revered for its coziness, it was particularly well loved for its use of plush fabrics and textures. You can easily replicate the richness of drapery with a selection of decorative pillows and throw blankets. Live where you love, and love where you live. That's my advice to you.